Hello everybody, I'm Will Reed.
And I'm Langdon Reed.
And we are Wilson Fairchild.
Welcome back to the Blue Room. Great to be with you all here on this Wednesday morning.
Always.
And it's obvious what this Wednesday is about. It's been on the news again this morning, all the reminders, and we wanted to go there as well, that this is the 18th anniversary of 9/11.
And I'm afraid it's a day that we never forget, but a day we should never forget.
Absolutely. There's been a lot of great songs and tribute songs that were written about this day so that we would never forget. And the obvious one there is Have You Forgotten, which is a great song by Darryl Worley.
Yeah.
Another one that is that was huge at the time, and it's such a great story behind it, was Alan Jackson's song, Where Were You When the World Stopped Turning? And I remember hearing that for the first time, and you and I talked about it the next day, and just the honesty that song had.
Oh, yeah.
And still does.
Of how we all felt that day.
And I saw him in an interview talk about it later, that he, like everyone else, was so moved by the events and had so many questions and concerns and just struggled with exactly what had happened and what to do next. And of course he lost sleep over it that week, and he woke up in the middle of the night and was just in the way of the pen, as he said. It truly was a gift from God that he wrote that song, and he was just happy that he was in the way of the Lord using him to write those lyrics.
That's right.
And as you said, to write what was on everybody's hearts and minds.
Well, everybody was hurting so bad for everybody involved.
Absolutely.
And it was one of those events that certainly brought everybody together as Americans, but an awful event that brought everybody together as Americans. And it was amazing that he was able to write this song, but like he said, only because it was divinely inspired.
And that chorus there's not a more honest chorus that's ever been written.
Yes.
When he's asking those questions, and then he brings it back around with the New Testament teaching of the greatest commandment. And we felt that was just fitting here to sing that song for you this morning.
That's right.
And you're going to use a little cheat sheet there, aren't you? Because
I am, because
he definitely wrote some words.
There's a lot of words in it, and this is the first time we've ever sung the song, but we felt like it needed to be said. Where were you when the world stopped turning that September day? Were you in the yard with your wife and children, or working on some stage in LA? Did you stand there in shock at the sight of the black smoke rising against that blue sky? Did you shout out in anger in the fear for your neighbor, or did you just sit down and cry? Did you weep for the children that lost their dear loved ones? Pray for the ones who don't know? Did you rejoice for the people who walked from the rubble and sob for the ones left below? Did you burst out with pride for the red, white, and blue, and the heroes who died just doing what they do? Did you look up to heaven for some kind of answer, and look at yourself and what really matters? I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning that September day? Teaching a class full of innocent children, or driving down some cold interstate? Did you feel guilty 'cause you're a survivor in a crowded room? Did you feel alone? Did you call up your mother and tell her you love her, and dust off that Bible at home? Did you open your eyes and hoped it never happened? Close your eyes and not go to sleep. Did you notice the sun set for the first time in ages and speak to some stranger on the street? Did you lay down at night and think of tomorrow and go out and buy you a gun? Did you turn off that violent old movie you're watching and turn on I Love Lucy reruns? Did you go to church and hold hands with some strangers, stand in line to give your own blood? Did you just stay home and cling tight to your family and thank God you got someone to love? I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN, but I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God, and I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love. I'm just a singer of simple songs. I'm not a real political man. I watch CNN and I'm not sure I can tell you the difference in Iraq and Iran. But I know Jesus and I talk to God. I remember this from when I was young. Faith, hope, and love are some good things He gave us, and the greatest is love. And the greatest is love. And the greatest is love. Where were you when the world stopped turning on that September day?
Hey guys, thanks so much for being in the Blue Room with us. It's always so much fun. And if you like this, you got to check out some friends of ours over on their YouTube channel, Summer and Bray.
Yeah, just click the button. Click the button of Summer and Bray. Summer and Bray on that YouTube channel.
It's easy. Click, subscribe, and enjoy.
Can they understand what I'm saying?
I think so.
Summer and Bray.
Got it. And also stay tuned to our YouTube channel for weekly updates and videos.